3, 2, 1. We are live.
Yes. Welcome into the Tim McKernan Show. It's the Pick Six podcast presented by the wonderful people at Tullamore Dew. Celebrate your favorite team's touchdowns this year with Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. May their feet be swift and their aim true. May the refs be forever in your favor and your whiskey always. Tullamore Dew, the original triple blended, triple distilled, smooth sipping Irish whiskey made exactly for game day moments like this. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Please enjoy Tully responsibly. Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York. Gangster Pete, bounce back week is what I hear tell. Is that correct, or is that bad information, or was it G Unit? What's going on here, Jackson?
I think I was 500.
Everyone was 500. Everyone was 500, except you and Joe went 3 and 2.
Joe went 3. I thought G Unit was going. Somebody from the Gangster Pete G Unit family was.
Unit went 1 and 5.
Perfect. Weren't you telling me, Jackson, that if Pete or G Unit, if the Rams covered, they went 4 and 2? I thought that's what you're telling me.
If the Cardinals would have covered, I would have went 4 and 2.
You were on the Cardinals. Got it.
Yeah.
So what were the standings? Jackson said everybody was 3 and 2, 3 and 3, except for 2 others. Then you said 1 and 5.
You were 1 and 5 as well.
I know I was, but what were the other standings? Jackson said everybody was 3 and 3, and then you just said G Unit was 1 and 5.
All hell's breaking loose.
He was
early on.
I can't speak for Jackson. So.
You and G Unit were 1 and 5. Prod Joe and Tim were 3 and 2. Me and Jackson were 3 and 3. I haven't even seen the standings. I figured that out.
Why the tension so high?
There's no tension. I just heard you're both giving who won, and yours were different than Joe's. I was just curious.
All right, I was wrong.
Well, you don't need to yell. I'm just asking what they were.
I didn't mean to yell.
Rare Jackson Iggy fight.
Trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean
in the control room tomorrow.
I don't even know why I asked. I mean, I was 1 and 5. I don't really give a shit what everybody else, but I just heard 2 different answers. So I was just curious.
I have my AirPods in. I don't know how loud to talk.
Ooh. Depth perception issues. All right, so that means Joe and I guess by default I am leading things off this week. Would that be correct?
Yeah, you're 46 and 42 overall. I'm 46 and 44.
Wow.
And then Jesus Christ, Unit and Jackson are both 41 and 49. Pete is 40 and 50, and Ken is 33 and 55.
All right. I know that Iggy, first off, it's great to see him going by Johnny Johnson now.
That
fire. Makes me happy. Johnny Johnson in the live YouTube, Twitter, Facebook broadcast on StreamYard. And I know Iggy has a deep I have no idea what's coming. I just know that he is locked and loaded for this week. I have no idea what it could be. I just know it's something to anticipate. Before we go to our picks, the homeloanexpert.com is our studio sponsor. And I'm texting with my wife. I apologize. And if you are looking to do a cash out refi, make sure you're doing it with Ryan Kelly. Go to the homeloanexpert.com. Telling you right now, Jack, I'm telling you right now, with home values as high as they are and interest rates as low as they are, you can get it taken care of right quick in a hurry with Ryan Kelly and the homeloanexpert.com team. Cash out refi, it's a perfect circumstance. Or if you're going to buy a home, the home market is starting to heat up with homes coming out on the market. That's the way that it works. The new year rolls around. That's the way that it works. Get pre-approved with Ryan Kelly at the homeloanexpert.com. He is the title sponsor of our presentation going back to 2013. Also, once you get pre-approved with Ryan Kelly, go to the homeloanexpert.com. Then you go to James Carlton at carltoninsurance.net. James Carlton State Farm Insurance Agency, 314-961-4800. Go online at carltoninsurance.net. He is my insurance agent. I recommend him to everybody. carltoninsurance.net, 314-961-4800. You call that office at 9 o'clock through 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. You're talking to somebody. The customer service is the best. It's James Carlton, 314-961-4800. Go online at carltoninsurance.net. We have people commenting. I think I speak for everyone when I say I really like Tim's hat. You know, I usually historically haven't gone with red cardinal caps. I like the navy one, but on this one, I kind of like the Jackson. What color would you say this is?
Bone.
What is it?
Bone.
Oh gosh.
Bone.
Bone.
Yeah.
Bone.
Bone.
I immediately noticed the red cap when you popped in. It was.
Is that, have I
I
not
don't
worn the
know
red
how-
cap before?
I've never seen it. It was
Yeah,
kind of
right.
shocking.
Here, now you're going to see my, look at that. So cleanly shaven, but you can see the side. I kind of like the whole getup. So I went
Sharp
with a
look.
red cap. So anyway, thank you to whoever commented in the Facebook chat. Let's see. Gangster Pete's one size too small ball cap sits a little higher tonight with the bounce back 3-3 week. That's again, I can't see who the users are. Can anybody see him? Jackson, can you see him?
They comment on YouTube. Usually you can, but
Okay. Well, whatever. You get the idea. The people are talking, and somebody said I like Iggy's little lesbian businessman haircut. I think Iggy actually looks the best lighting wise of everybody.
He looks like a beautiful baby. I told him
He
earlier.
does look like a beautiful baby. He looks good. The haircut looks good.
Thank
I
you.
mean, Iggy is the senior member of the circuit next to Joe, has the best head of hair on the dais. I mean, and it's not even close. Joe's got sick flow, but Iggy's got it nicely styled. As it's been called before, a lesbian pompadour, but I don't see the lesbian pompadour.
No, it was a lesbian pompadour before I got a cut when I had it like hanging over my shoulders.
That's a great name. I like that name.
Lesbian
TMA.
pompadour.
on TMA, Iggy has the best head of hair out of all of us.
Well, I mean, Rockio's got a nice lid.
What about Doug? Doug's fresh.
Well, I mean, Doug's very aware of like what has been a retreat. He's had the same head of hair since I met him in 2000. It hasn't gone backwards. It's just stagnant. I'm the one who's really gone 100% upside down. Iggy's haircut looks very nice with a little heart emoji. See, I can't see who's saying this, but I would imagine it's like a 24-year-old bi-curious female who's communicating with us. This is great.
Most
and then
likely.
somebody said, especially Prod Joe, he's dreamy. I'd have sex with all of you. This is great.
Whew, I'm
This
in
is
there.
nice to see going on.
Yeah, all guys.
Yeah, I would imagine that's the case, but I fantasize occasionally. All right, so I guess I'm the leadoff hitter, correct?
Yeah.
Better
All
up.
right, here we go. This is 100% Wizard. 100%. And don't you guys agree before I go into it that this is chaos this week?
Yes, I've got I think I've got three games tonight just to make sure that they get played and the people are actually going to play in them.
Yeah, I mean, we got a whole thing with the NFL. I mean, I don't know how many. I mean, it's not like it's going to matter. We lose every week in daily fantasy anyway, but this is chaos this week with all the COVID restrictions and the rosters and all in disarray. But nonetheless, the Wizard has submitted picks. Here we go. Washington +7. Who is WFT playing this week? Cowboys? Am I right?
No, they played them last week.
Philadelphia, I think, aren't they?
Philadelphia, and they're getting 7. Wow. Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
Perfect.
I'm not guessing. I think I saw it, but I don't know.
I
I'm not
figured Joe would know.
No,
I can tell he's
they are
looking.
playing. They're playing at Philadelphia.
There we go. I'm taking the Washington
Is
football
Heineke
team.
playing?
I know. Hey, man, the Wizard says it, I roll with it. And the Wizard's coming off a 1-4 week in his Las Vegas thing, so I know he's
I'm not surprised. There's only like 2 dogs that covered in the NFL this week.
Well,
So-
there you go.
So it was
That's
a bad
why-
week for the Sharps. Good week
That's
for
why
the
the
Joes.
Sharps got murdered. Because and I've noticed this anytime he sends me picks, very rarely are we taking favorites, and very rarely are we taking overs. Here is an exception: Raiders Browns over 38.5. That's a Saturday night special. Baker, the touchdown maker, is not playing though, right?
That's what I heard.
Correct.
I don't know. I guess maybe it's not like he's like so great anyway.
Oh, they got Case Keenum as the backup, so they might consider that an upgrade.
Former Rammy. Raiders Browns over 38.5. Sea Pigeons +5. Sea Pigeons +5. Is that a Rammies?
Yep.
And then the Chargers +3. Chargers +3. I'm looking so I don't.
Or the Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's actually a good game. I should know that one. And that is 4 picks. And my 5th pick before going to the lock. I have no idea who they're playing. Doesn't matter. I'm still giving you plays. Middle Tennessee State, Missouri's first opponent next year, road game. Middle Tennessee State +10.5. Middle Tennessee State +10.5. There's 6 bowl games on Saturday, right?
Yeah,
5 or
there's two-
6.
There's 2 Friday.
one Power 5 team participating, the Oregon State Beavers, I believe. But Wizards on Middle Tennessee State plus 10.5. There it is. My picks have been submitted. At Prod Joe, the floor is yours, kind sir.
NBA play tonight.
Wow. I think there's Jackson Prod Joe collusion. I just want to submit it.
There is no
suspicious laugh, Jackson.
Yeah, Pete, you're picking up the right read.
Play is over for the Hornets and Spurs over 226. Pardon me, over 224.5. Hornets Spurs over 224.5. Next play is Mavericks Lakers under 212.5. Next play, Arizona Wildcat basketball minus 25 over Northern Colorado or North Colorado. Patriots plus 2.5. And I'm on the other side of Tim. I've got the Chiefs minus 3.
Got the Chiefs minus 3. That game's in Los Angeles, right?
Yep. Super Bowl practice for the Chiefs.
Tomorrow night.
There it is. Play is in tomorrow night. All right, who's next at Prod Joe?
That would be Jackson by 1 game. Jackson over Pete. Jax.
Sweet. All right. Hit the hardwood. DeJounte Murray over 7.5 rebounds. Derek White over 5.5 assists. Minnesota Denver over 224.5. Harrison Barnes over 14.5 points. And we'll round it out with your Denver Nuggets minus 4 against the Timberwolves.
Not my Nuggets. That's a Kroenke team.
Yeah, look at you, Jackson.
Yours, not mine.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, producer Joe and Jackson are really moving in on the NBA. All right, who's up next?
Pete.
That's me.
Gangster Pete.
We'll start with Thursday. I got the Chiefs minus 3 against the Chargers. Taste me, Wizard. It's easy to talk shit when you're 10 games back. Saturday, I got Fresno State minus 11.5. I also have Western Kentucky over 67. Sunday, I've got a monster teaser with the Dolphins at Pick'em, the Cowboys minus 0.5, and the Buccaneers minus 0.5. And then Monday,
you got Finn's pick. Hold on, you got the Finn's pick.
Yep.
Cowboys minus 0.5 and what?
Buccaneers minus 0.5.
All right.
You hit that teaser I loved last week, Gangster Pete, or was that another?
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Yeah.
And then Monday, I'm on Old Dominion plus 9.5. That's Old Dominion football.
Old Dominion football has been registered for this week's competition.
Old Dominion has a football team?
That's right. ODU.
Jesus.
My picks.
Do we have G Unit or is G Unit?
Unit. I've got Unit's picks. He has got the Steelers plus 1.5. He's got the Saints plus 10.5. He has got the Bengals Broncos over 44.5. He also has the Chiefs minus 3. And he has got a 2-team 6. No, that's his lock. Then he's got the Chiefs Chargers over 52 tomorrow night.
This is not said intended to be disrespectful to any of the members of the dais, but I just read the picks. I had no idea who was playing who, but this is one that stands out to me in the category of if I were taking the wagers, I would love seeing a lot of Chiefs minus 3 coming in. If I were just betting like I look at football, I would take the Chiefs minus 3 all day long, but this is one of those games, especially on Thursday night. Now, maybe it'll wind up working out, but especially after a weekend when only 2 underdogs covered, I love the Chargers for that reason. Makes no sense, but that's just kind of the way that the world works with this stuff.
My algorithm favors the Chiefs by 4.5 points. So there's
is that
some
right?
There's
Your
some
algorithm? You got an algorithm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how the Wizard got to his, because I can't imagine an algorithm spitting out the Chargers, but shit, I don't know. He might win $1 million here in a few weeks, so I shall yield to him. All right, who's up next, Iggy?
Yeah.
I guess that's a yes.
Let me say, because I always suck at these things. And
No.
you look at 1 and 5 last week and you think, God, he sucked. I win them all. I win 5 of them if Army covers. And they only won on a fake punt that wasn't supposed to be a fake punt.
Army cost me too. I didn't cry about it.
If they punt, well, it cost me all of my teasers.
It was a
I
teaser.
won every other one of the teasers except for that game. That's 5, and I won the Zalataris and Kokrak ended up winning by 7 shots over Palmer, but they lost the first round. So anyway, it wasn't a terrible week. Just one game cost me 5 games.
Well, it's a wonderful perspective on a 1-5 weekend.
So if the fuckers punt like they're supposed to, and the center could actually read it, it wasn't supposed to be a fake punt. He hit the guy in the face mask. He somehow ran with the ball for first down, kick a field goal. Anyway, this week, two teasers, and these two are going to be in both of them. Chiefs and Chargers over 42. Buffalo -1 versus Carolina. Those two are going to be in both of them. The second one will be a lock, so I won't give you that one yet. And first teaser, Dallas -1. Now I've got 4 picks. I'm going to. I really follow the dart championships that's going on.
What?
I
quit. I'm done.
Yes, Iggy. Yes.
Where do I send my money?
The first round of the PDC World Championships get underway Thursday through the weekend. So these are my 4 dart picks. I've got Razma -120 over Lennon. I've got Hunt -110 over Kemar. It's a world championship, not just U.S. World championship.
I think we all understand.
Hempel +100 over
Shirley Hempel. She was the waitress in What's Happening with rerun.
Hempel +100 over Schindler. And Beaton +105. So I got a couple of underdogs here.
Where were you when pick 6 jumped the shark?
Beaton +105 over Chirac.
Nice.
And then I'll save my lock.
Yep.
Watch these go 4-0. Watch these just all hit.
I hope they do.
He's going to mount a Sunday charge on darts.
Well, I follow darts, especially the World Championship.
Yep, there it is. Well, the plays have been submitted. Joe, are darts plays legal?
I just don't give a fuck.
Hey, Iggy, remember when that dart player tried to fight you?
I think that was Buck Swope.
And Swope. Well, he tried to fight me, and Pete talked me, and Pete said, "Just leave it alone. It's not worth it." Then Swope went over and got at it. Yeah, all 4 of those lines are on DraftKings.
All right. The plays are stunningly in. Munganest is the sponsor of the podcast, and they are the official automotive provider of the Tim McKernan Show podcast online at stlouisacura.com, altontoyota.com. I literally, within the last hour, connected a listener with Jamie Burkhardt. They needed repairs, and apparently the repair wait is like a month at places right now. I had no idea about this. So email me, Tim McKernan at InsideSTL.com. I'll connect you with stlouisacura.com and altontoyota.com, and you're in there within a day, and they give you a loaner car. It's crazy. Email me, Tim McKernan at InsideSTL.com, and I'll hook you up. It's Munganast, stlouisacura.com, altontoyota.com. Hey, Jackson, can you tell everybody about the man I had lunch with yesterday, the wonderful Mark Hanna?
Absolutely. I had a call with Mark Hanna today.
What did he tell you? What did he tell you to invest in? Let's have some SEC violations.
Well, he didn't tell me what to invest in, but he gave me some excellent strategies, some great advice, and we really just had a really nice conversation. And that's what you can expect anytime you talk to Mark Hanna. A nice conversation with an intelligent, caring human being. And that's the kind of person I want dealing with my money and helping me plan for the future to help grow my financial future. That's why I love talking with Mark Hanna. He's the best. He'll get you straightened out. He'll learn about you individually, learn about your goals, learn about what you want to do later in life and what your situation is now. And what he'll do is he'll educate you on what the best plan is for you. He won't just tell you what it is. He'll educate you and let you pick for yourself. So give Mark Hanna a call. If you don't have anyone, and you're staying up late at night wondering, what am I going to do with my finances for the future? How am I going to save money? Call Mark Hanna. He'll help you out. And if you already have someone, I suggest making the switch because Mark really is that good.
There it is, Mark Hanna. Evergreen Wealth Strategies, 314-889-0503, or go online at evergreenstl.com. That's Mark Hanna. Evergreen Wealth Strategies. The great Seth Goldcamp of Design Air Heating and Cooling, online at designairservice.com. You go there right now. You see the little book now tab, and you could book a technician right there, quick, fast, in a hurry. This basement in which I sit has been taken care of by the great Seth Goldcamp of Design Air Heating and Cooling. Online at designairservice.com. I'm a client. Doug's a client. I know Jackson's parents are clients. Recommend everybody become a client. It's Design Air Heating and Cooling. They really are the best. designairservice.com. That's Design Air Heating and Cooling. And also, Brian's Paint. We are in the process of, I guess it's done now, with the baby coming here in the next month and a half. Painting a room. Brian's Paint took care of it. Brian's Paint, you're complete. Service custom painting company. Contact now to get a free estimate for your post-holiday painting needs. Book now for first available springtime exterior painting needs, power washing and deck staining. Visit brianspaint.com or Brian's Paint on Facebook or call 636-734-0918. These are my wife's own words. I know he also does custom murals. He did our nursery and will eventually do our son's bedroom as well. And what Anna Marie said is, I would stress they do flawless work, and I wouldn't hesitate to recommend them to anyone to make the entire painting process seamless. From color selection, color matching, patching, priming, and perfectly executed professional paint job. Can't recommend him highly enough. It's Brian's Paint. Online at brianspaint.com or 636-734-0918. Brian's Paint on Facebook. All right, my lock. Ladies and gentlemen, the play is in from the Wizard. And if I'm not mistaken, Gangster Pete, I heard you reference this game. Did you make a play on Western Kentucky? App State?
I took the over.
The Wizard's on the under. That's the lock. 68. The Wizard.
I got it at 67. Maybe we can both win.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, no, that's not possible.
He's in. Under. Western Kentucky, App State. I don't know what he knows. Maybe he doesn't know anything. Western Kentucky, App State, under. Prod Joe.
Bengals Broncos over 44.5.
I like that one too. Where is that game? Denver?
Yes, sir. And are the Broncos the most nondescript over 500 team maybe in the NFL?
I mean, I thought they were kind of shutting it down when they traded Von Miller and was, you know, we're moving on and look what they got going on.
Like Teddy Bridgewater has one of the highest quarterback ranking. I can't remember what the stat is, but it's one like the gamblers use. It's like one of the highest in the league that no one knows about.
Is that right? What? That's interesting.
It's a PFT or something. I can't remember which one it is.
Huh.
He's got Jerry Jeudy to throw to and Melvin Gordon to hand the ball, but they're really nondescript.
Noah Fant can ball too.
Yeah, he can.
Albert O caught a touchdown. Was that last week or the week before?
Who did?
Albert O.
Mizzou.
Oh yeah, no, I knew that. I didn't know he caught a touchdown though. He's always a guy I kind of look at for daily fantasy.
Yes, sir. Am I up, Joe? Joe, am I up?
Yeah, Jackson, you are up.
All right. Joe, I'm parking in the same garage as you. I like the Patriots plus 2.5.
All right. That brings us to Unit. Unit has a 2-team 6 point.
Didn't you go 1-5? I think I'm up first.
Oh, you're right.
Wow. Gangster Pete.
I don't get to play that card much this year. I've got another monster teaser. I really like this one.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
So I got the Bills -0.5. They're at home. Niners +0.5 at home against the Falcons. And then Fresno State -1.5. Haney, the quarterback, and his wide receivers are all playing. So I like it a lot.
There it is. Gangster Pete's book is in.
All right. That gives us Unit is a 6-point teaser. And he has the Chiefs +3 and the Chiefs Chargers over 46.
Did he call that the lock of the decade?
He did call that the lock of the decade.
He did. Yeah,
Means
Chiefs
a lot.
+3, Chiefs over 46.
Iggy.
What line is he? Oh, is that because I got the Chiefs Chargers over 42? I got it at 52. I don't know where he got 56.
He did a 2-team teaser for
it's only
6
a
points.
6-point teaser.
Okay. Yeah, my lock is another teaser with the Chiefs and Chargers over 42 and Buffalo. I guess I can get a -0.5. I had a -1, but if Scores and Moores had it,
Scores and Moores.
if they had 10.5 instead of 11, I'll take it minus. It doesn't matter. Buffalo's going to crush them, but still, they win by 1. So Buffalo -0.5, and my lock Tampa Bay -0.5.
The Plays are in.
Oof.
Players have made their plays. Iggy has submitted his play. It's going to be a big week with the darts. Can't wait to see the results. Prod Joe, you and I are, we're just back and forth.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up probably some of your bonus wins here in the next couple of weeks, which will make a little bit. You should extend if we continue this
Talking
closeness.
about the Cowboys season total.
Yeah, and I'd have to go and look at your other ones. Hold on one second.
I had the Chiefs under, which was looking great, but now it might not. What was their
Well, don't they have to win out for you to?
They were 14 and some, weren't they?
Yeah. Your bonus plays, Tim, are 49ers under 10.5, Chiefs under 12.5, and Cowboys over 9.5. So one Cowboys win will get you over at that point. And then the 49ers, they're right now. I think if they lose one more game, you'll cover that. But they're 7-6, so they've got 4 games left. So if they lose, they won't get over 10.5.
Don't they play 18 games this year?
No, 17 games, 18 weeks.
18 weeks, that's right.
18 weeks. And then your Chiefs 12.5. I think, do they have to win out for you to get to that point? That they're at 9-4. Yeah, they're at 9-4. So if they win out, you'll get dinged. But if they drop a game, then you'll hit that one too.
Don't you guys? Listen, you made the play, but I've just seen this shit enough. Like, I would take the Chiefs -3 all day long, and just somehow it won't cover. I don't know how. It's just the way that it works. It's the strangest damn thing. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's a great play. And
I agree with you. I just
weird.
see it as Super Bowl practice. I think they're going to be ready to go this week.
I get it that they're in a different league, but I don't know. It's just so many people are going to bet the Chiefs, and it's going to be brutal. But fuck, who knows? Maybe they'll win by 30. All right, boys, that's going to wrap it up. Tullamore Dew, Pick Six Podcast. Thank you to all of the wonderful sponsors for making it possible. Thank you to Action Jackson, Gangster Pete, Prod Joe, Kenneth Iggy Strode, going by Johnny Johnson tonight, and G Unit for submitting his picks. I'm Tim McKernan. This has been another edition of the Pick Six Podcast presented by Tullamore Dew from the Home Loan Expert.